In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. Assalamu alaikum, and a very good day full of blessings of Allah to all my dear and lovely students. I hope you all are fine and going well with your studies. I, your English teacher, welcome you all in today's online class with the topic which we are going to learn today is a sentence structure. So a question must arise in our mind here that how many sentence structure do we have? So the answer is that we have 3 sentence structure. Number 1, a simple sentence. Number 2, the compound sentence. And number 3, the complex sentence. So today on a topic which we'll have a brief discussion on is a complex sentence. Let's have a look on the definition of a complex sentence. So a complex sentence is made up of a main clause and a dependent clause. A main clause and a dependent clause. Here a question must arise in our mind that what is a main clause and what is a dependent clause. So let me tell you that a main clause and a dependent clause is a group of a word that has got its subject and verb. Where the definition of a dependent clause is a dependent clause is not a complete sentence. It always needs a main clause to complete the sentence and give a complete thought. For example, we have some examples here, like the first one, I saw my teacher as I was walking towards the classroom. As I was walking towards the classroom. Look at this part of the sentence, where it has got its subject I and walking. I was walking towards the classroom. So it's incomplete sentence. It doesn't give us any thought. That's why this is called a dependent clause. So it depends on another clause to give us a complete thought and a complete idea, or give us a complete sense. I was walking towards the classroom. So a question comes here that what happened after that? That I was walking towards the classroom. That's why this is known as a dependent clause, because it's not giving us a complete thought. Whereas the independent clause is also known as a main clause. It gives us a complete thoughts and it doesn't need any other clause to give us a complete thought. For example, here, I saw my teacher. This part of a sentence. I saw my teacher. It's just giving me a complete sense, a complete thought, and a complete idea where the subject is I. I've got a subject I, and saw is a second form of verb. I saw my teacher. It's giving me a complete thought now. So this is known as a main clause or independent clause, because it doesn't need any other clause to give us a complete thought and a complete idea. Now we have some connectors here. Let's put a glance on some connectors, like as, when, although, even though, and because. These are the connectors. So we use connectors to connect our main clause and dependent clause. For example, here in a sentence, just see this part of a sentence is known as a dependent clause and this part of a sentence is known as a main clause or independent clause. So I'm joining this dependent clause and independent clause with the help of as. this is a connector. In the second sentence, I was crying, a main class. I picked up my paintbrush, a dependent class. So I am joining these two main class and independent class. A main class and a dependent class with the help of this connector when. So this is known as a connectors. Whereas the definition says that we use connectors to join up ideas in complex sentence. Comma. Use of a comma in complex sentence is compulsory, but in just one case, that where it says that we use a comma after a dependent class if it comes at the beginning of a complex sentence. It comes in the beginning of the complex sentence. Like for example, mostly a dependent class comes at the end of a sentence. Like this, a dependent class comes at the end of a sentence. Like, I took my umbrella because it was raining. So there is no comma. But if I use the dependent class at the beginning of a sentence like this in the second sentence, because it was raining, comma, I took my umbrella. So here in the second case, I will use a comma. Comma is must and compulsory here. So I hope this video was helpful and learning for all of you. I wish you all a very good day and a happy Ramadan. God bless you all. Ameen.